This offseason has been interesting in more ways than one. It hasn't been all that active, but the players that we lost, I have capable replacements for. It's just I was prepared to lose one of them, but not the other. The first one who left was Philip Kasevsky. He did not want to sign a new contract with us, and he left on a free, and I am fine with that because we have Grosdanowski in goal. Now, he's wanted by Radnicki. He will probably go there, which means our games against Radnicki are going to be that much harder. On the free transfers, Vladar Noveski from Vojvodina came in. He is an advanced midfielder on the right, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, 24 years old. I brought him in as depth because he can play both sides and in a pinch striker. But if he's playing striker, then we got problems. One of those guys who is solid but unspectacular. He's very good in the areas he needs to be good in. 13 crossing, 15 dribbling, 12 technique is nice, 14 off the ball is very good. No real weaknesses mentally. Physically, he's solid. So he will get a decent amount of starts, and he will also come off the bench quite a bit. I'm going to try and start a few more youngsters this year and get them some more playing time. And then loan deals, Ali Adam and Amal Rostomowski both went out on loan. Cash and clause transfers. Milan Vadic was happy to stay. And then Estoril, who are in the Portuguese Premier League, came and made an offer, and he absolutely jumped on it. And he did not want to stay. Now, we have Dashmir Leezy and the other player who I'll show you in a minute. And so I'm okay letting him go. He has been a very good player for us. I will not deny that. We would not be where we are without the contributions of Milan Vadic and his right foot. But I also think he topped out. He's not going to be on the screenshot for the players this coming month because he's on another team now. But he has not markedly improved in any area. As a matter of fact, he's gone down in a couple areas. Like I believe positioning was one where he really went down. And I honestly believe he's topped out. So, if his PA is like 120, just as an example to throw that out there, then his current ability is like 118, 119, maybe even 120. But he was a very good player for us. We're going to miss him. But we picked up Valin Dimitrov from Academic Pandev as a replacement. 4-star current ability, 4-star or 5-star potential ability, 21 years old, 5'11", also plays poacher. If we compare him and Vadic, he is better speed-wise, better in the air, slightly better defending, but they're both advanced forwards. So, defending is not a huge deal. He's only a little bit behind Vadic in the rest of the areas. But he is definitely going to be a good player for us. So the other thing I like is that he's doing very well in training. Player-wise, he's strong where he needs to be. 15 off the ball, 14 composure, 13 anticipation, 15 finishing. First touch, maybe a bit on the low side. 10 is average, but that's not bad. 14 heading, 14 technique. Only a 10 jumping reach, though. Whether or not he is going to be the recipient of all those over-the-top balls that Vadic was remains to be seen. We're still playing essentially the same formation. But I think he's going to do well for us. As you can see, 3 appearances in the Champions Cup so far, 1 goal, 1 assist. So the Champions Cup, this is coming back to bite me, and I'll show you why. We played Bate first, the Belarusian team. They're a very good team. They're a decent squad. I mean, yeah, they're not valued at much, but they have some very good players. And they beat us 1-0 at home, and then we went to a neutral site, and we absolutely demolished them 4-0. And I thought, okay, that's cool. And we got Dynamo Kiev as our next opponent. Now, Dynamo Kiev is a very good Ukrainian squad. They're worth a lot of money. They have great facilities. They have a great team. They have a lot of very good players. If we look at Bruno Pakovic, who's their striker, and just go to his history. I mean, he's a solid player. Maybe not, maybe doesn't score a lot of goals, but he's definitely a solid player. And they're everybody's like that. Their defensive backs are really good. Let's see who else. And that's George wanting in. Just a second here. And so part of me is thinking we're not coming back from 3-0 down against Dynamo. I thought maybe we might have a chance against Bate. I didn't expect a four goal output. And this was a really good game. Vardar had a hat trick's worth of goals. This was right before he left. And Dimitrov had a goal. And then, like, the very next day, Vardar left for Estoril. So we didn't play any preseason friendlies because our Champions League games started so early. I mean, essentially, our Champions League games and our under 18 matches are our preseason. So we've got 6 days. We just got done with the Dynamo Kiev game. They absolutely dominated us. It was not good. Boz was on a 6-1. Mary was on a 6-4. Elise was on a 6-3. This was a 4-2-4. I'm back to the 4-2-4 because I want to get Dimitrov and Elise on the field. Andonovsky can drop back and play a defensive center back. He's also a huge yellow card machine. So, you know, I'm hoping that if he's not on the field as much, he'll actually play more games. I realize that sounds weird when you say it out loud, but that's the way it is. So, I mean, he's a good player. He's 3.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential ability, but the man is a yellow card machine. So, with, you know, the composure and the consistency are definitely playing a lot in that. And the competitive streak doesn't help either. So, we did go after a couple other players, and it was one of those cases where they just wanted too much money, or we made the offer for them and they didn't want to come and play for us. Totally blanking on his name now. I'm totally blanking on his name now. There was a guy who was a North Macedonian youngster playing in Portugal. He was really good, and he did not want to come here at all. Anyhow, I'm totally blanking on his name. I've spent the past 3 minutes looking for him. It's just one of those cases where I don't remember it off the top of my head, but he was a striker. He was very good. He was playing for one of the Portuguese teams, and he didn't want to come here. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that even though he get playing time here and I'd be willing to pay him for it, the quality of the league is just not that good. We've been climbing. We're currently 58th, but we'd have to get probably mid 30s, if not mid 20s, for players to consider even coming to play for us. So we're going to have to get to work on that. So 2025, we were 67th and we're 58th. And we're kind of falling here. This is when we first started. So the North Macedonians have not been doing a great job on the international stage. So we're going to be back with our game against Dynamo Kiev in just a bit. Beitan Tusha was the player I was thinking about. I got his name mixed up. He's been listed. He doesn't have a long-term future with the club. I'm not quite sure. I know I've scouted him. And he's transfer listed, and for $425,000, and I'd pay $425,000 for him. He was a 3-position player, but I mean, if I go to make an inquiry, or if I deal with his agent, he doesn't want to play for you. And I think that's because as a team, our stature is just not that great, and that's one of the other things we're going to have to overcome, especially if we want to hold on to our better players. You know, if we get the next Dejan Kuzlevsky coming through, it's going to be really hard to hold on to him once he reaches a certain point, unless our club is at that point as well. I have guys playing on the other 18s. I totally missed that. To be honest, it's been about 10 days since I played. I was at a work conference and couldn't play Football Manager because I took my laptop with me, but I have my 1,000-year save going still. We're in 2814 now, but I left it running on the mainframe. And we got ahead 60 years in 7 days, which, considering how big the database is and everything like that, is actually really good. Game never crashed once. So, let's see here. Most of the starters are in good shape. Tosevsky's the only one who's not in the best shape. I got Trzaski and Nikolov I can bring on. And I am okay with that. So we're playing our 4-2-4. We got Grosdanovsky in goal. Gersi Marina, who is my young defensive back with a decent amount of potential. But I'm wondering if it wouldn't be better to start Ilya. No, I can't start Ilyevsky. Ilyevsky's at 77%. We got Barty, Philip Andovsky, Jankulov as the defensive back four. Tasevsky, Maradi are the midfielders. Abaz and Mary, the attacking mids. Dimitrov and Elizi up top as the strikers. Marina, I'm trying to get more playing time, but it's one of those cases where I don't know that getting him playing time on our squad would do him any good because it'd be maybe 15, 20 minutes there. If I can get him loaned out to like a second division club or he'll be a full-time starter, that would be great. Okay, and against Dynamo Kiev, we got our work cut out for us. We're on their home territory. Voloshin sends it in. Davidovits hits it high and right. Antonovsky lost it forward. Mary heads it down, goes right to Diallo. Diallo holds it up. Capaldo back to Diallo. Kovic, Romero. Back to Bondarenko. Voloshin to Bondarenko. Oh, he loses the ball. It bounces off a Vardar player. Boz. He gives the ball away right back to Bondarenko. Voloshin. Davidovits. Bondarenko. Voloshin. Oh, nice move. Bondarenko to Davidovits. All the way back. This cannot be good. And it's not. Kovic. And he skies it into low Earth orbit. Holy cow. Voloshin. And again, it's headed over the crossbar. Grozanowski to Antonovsky. To Jankulov. Maradi. Beats him Mary. Mary tries getting it to Dimitrov, but too far. Tasevsky. Over to Mary. Back to Maradi. Maradi again towards Dimitrov, but he hits it too far. Bushan. Davidovits. Sirota. Capaldo ends up with it. Back to Petkovic. Diallo. Capaldo. Diallo. Kravitz to Capaldo to Bondarenko. They're moving the ball really well. They did this last game, too. Voloshin on the right. Crosses it in, and it's headed over. That looked like it was going in there for a minute. They've had 14 shots, 4 on target. We've had none. Grozdanowski is about the only player having a good game. Voloshin went out with an injury that may help us. Morena on the throw-in. Abaz, Tasevsky, back to Morena. Barty to Tasevsky. Maradi up to Dimitrov. Feeds Elizi, gets by the defender. In the box, takes the shot, and he puts it upper right corner. That was a nice goal, his first of the season. A very good move. Beat the defender. Looks like the defender lost a step, too. Dimitrov to Elizi. No, he just went right by him. Put it upper right corner. A very nice goal. That helps. 2 shots, 1 on target, going to the half. So we're down on aggregate, but that was a very nice goal. I think we're going to have to see what we can do to fire up the guys. We'll have to go to attack. Grozdanowski over to Antonovsky. Grozdanowski bombs it forward. Sirota, Kravitz. Capaldo back to Kravitz. Sirota. Bondarenko. Beats Petkovic. Romero. Diallo got by. Oh, Grozdanowski, nice save. What happened there? Barty's off. Are you kidding me? So we're making 3 subs. We're pulling Maradi back. We're going to need a flippin' miracle. Sonoda, Bondarenko, Diallo, Romero. Back and forth. Maradi steps in. Yeah, you're right. That's the game. Gave it away. Remchuk was right there. Easy goal. Not happy. You know, we're just going to go back to the balanced. Only cough from outside the box, over the crossbar. And Anovsky gets the ball away. What the heck is this launch it down the field sort of thing? Ramchuk, Saprina. Barty going out really screwed us. Just absolutely rogered us. I don't want to see this. Again, they're bombing it long. Alizi's not winning those battles any more than Vardar was. Murati to Alizi. Novevsky. Back to Nikolaev. Ameri. Out to Jankelov. Jankelov. Murati. Murati. Novevsky. Dimitrov can't get it. Novevsky. Chests it down. Nikolaev. Dimitrov. Nikolaev. Up into space. Alizi. How is he not offsides? Rounds the keeper, but he puts it far right. Bondarenko. To Kravitz. To Sirota. Bondarenko. Davidovic. Now we get the ball back off the long kick. Alizi to Murati. Ameri to Alizi. Murati. No one advancing. Dimitrov. Can he get by the defender? No, but Novevsky's going to run it down. Gets it to Dimitrov. Back to Novevsky. Takes the shot. Oh, he scores. Oh, that was nice. His first goal for us. A great move to put it away. Created just enough space. The defenders were screening the keeper there. And he put it just out of the keeper's reach. That was nice. Too little, too late, but still a nice goal. And a kickoff highlight. Diallo to Bondarenko. Sirota. Diallo. Kravitz. Almost loses the ball. Kravitz gets it to Diallo. To Supriyaha. Diallo. Supriyaha. Yaramchuk. Diallo. And he pushes it wide right. That was... Something tells me he should have had that. Andonovsky. I think it's interesting. Of everybody on the field, I've got a ton of players with yellows, and none of them are Andonovsky. Murati to Alizi. Alizi to Murati. Murati to Ameri. Alizi out to Novevsky, who was kind of on an island. Takes another shot, but this time puts a little bit too much on it, lofts it over the crossbar. 4 minutes of extra time. Ameri to Alizi. I don't have Route 1 turned on. I'm almost positive we have short passing turned on. Diallo. And it's just wide right. Wide left, rather. And they win 5-2 on aggregate. Freaking Menser Barty going off and absolutely flipping real. I cannot believe he got sent off like that. I still don't know what's going on with this. Hey, let's launch the ball 40 yards down the field and hope our guys, who are nowhere near as athletically gifted as the team we're playing, are going to win those. Who we get in the Euro Cup? FKRFS. Do the press conference here. Leave them hanging in the wind for a little bit with the... Man, that was annoying. I still have stuff to do offline, too. I've got to do the team report. Put that in the spreadsheet. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do that for next episode. I'm going to play the first match against RFS offline. We'll come back for RFS and see what happens there. Reasonably sure if we lose, we go to the group stage in the Euro Cup too. So we've still got European football going on. It's just we're getting better. I mean, beating Bate was nice. Convincingly it was nice, but Dynamo Kiev was a step too far. So Man, I am not happy with that. Not happy with Barty getting sent off. We have improved the coaching staff quite a bit. They're amongst the best in the league now. The scouting department's doing really good, even though I don't really need them. Most of them are actually out and about scouting the teams we're playing next on the foreign side. The under 18 staff is also really good. I had a lot of coaches leave, and I was able to bring in some quality coaches here. I've got another coach I can hire. So the issue here is that there's good coaches out there, but they want, 3,500 euros a week, and it's just not going to happen. I mean, I think the limit on my coaching is 700 euros, and that's for a senior coach. I mean, we've been lucky to get the coaches we had, especially considering how good they are for the level of football we're at. But this project's going to take a little bit longer than I thought. What's not going to take longer than I thought is for me getting over that Dynamo Kiev match. That was just, Menser Barty I'll probably be mad at for a while. But I like our chances against RFS. So we'll take a look at that next episode. And we'll catch you then. If you did like what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, questions, criticisms, comments. Leave those down below. I'll answer those as fast as I can. My name is FM22. I thank you for watching.